All right, what is up again, YouTube? Once again, we're coming live from my living room, so don't be offended, because just like I said before, I got kids and shit, bro, so they be tossing shit around looking crazy. But everybody has been waiting for me to shoot some shots of this fucking bike and to, add it to the channel. And here it is, you guys. This was supposed to be a donor bike, but I have a feeling that I'm probably going to end up, doing some modifications to this one and, restoring it, getting the fairings back in line. It's an X19 CR Dominator. So pretty similar to the X18, but it's a little bit heavier of a bike. It's got a lot more, like extra parts on the frame right there to, add to the weight. And it's a little bit wider as well. Other than that, though, it is actually in pretty decent condition overall, and it's got a lot of modifications and parts on it. So I can show you guys some of those right now. If you look at it, you'll see that it has, the head breather kit for it. It's got the oil chiller. It's got a nice ass exhaust on it that honestly I'm entertaining the thought of taking off of this and putting on the X18, because honestly the X18 is just the more desirable, faster bike. But yeah, it's in pretty good condition. Basically I grabbed it for parts, and I got it for a pretty decent deal, considering that it's got over probably like close to $1,000 worth of extra modifications done to it. But just like I said, I'm probably going to end up keeping this one whole and, getting to restoring it. Now, what I do see on here that really bugs me is the fact that if you look at the throttle, the guy that sold it to me, unfortunately, I don't know what he was doing, but he decided to put an ATV throttle on it. So, I mean, it'll still go and it'll still get up and everything, but it's not exactly the solution that I wanted, because I prefer to keep my, setup like that. I prefer to keep it as OEM as possible. But just like I said, let's just take a look at it real quick. It is not in perfect condition. As you can see, it's got cracks in it in some places. This is probably going to end up either being sold to somebody or replaced, but the seat itself is absolutely immaculate. It has no splits or anything inside of it, so that will be kept. It's got the Pocketbike's Unlimited billet fuel cap, Pro Grip fuel tank protector for, if you ride with gear on, so it doesn't scratch up your paint and everything. What else, man? On the intake pipe on the for the carburetor, it has one of those rotating assemblies, so you can switch it around in different angles depending on what type of carb you're running and how much clearance you need. This is definitely going to be coming off and going on the X18, because obviously, just like I showed you guys on this bike, it doesn't have one. So I'm gonna, end up probably swapping that over. Sorry, a little dusty. I haven't been, really touching the bikes in a while because I've been busy working. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys wanted to see this bike, so I figured I would at least just get a post of it on the channel so I can update you guys and let you know what I've been up to lately. Unfortunately, just like I said, I haven't had a whole lot of time for the bikes lately because I've just been busy, man. I've been moved into a managerial position with Verizon Wireless, and that has unfortunately taken up a whole lot of my time. But that doesn't mean that I don't plan on getting back to the bikes here soon, especially since now some of my videos are getting, like thousands of views, and they just started blowing up all of a sudden. So I'm definitely appreciating the support, and I do plan on getting to work on these soon. I still have some things I need to do for the blue bike though. I gotta, fix the carb on that one because I got a new intake pipe for it. And just like I said on the last video, they said it was 22 millimeters. It's not 22 millimeters, so I'm gonna basically have to Dremel it out. I got the new Dremel kit here, so I will get on top of that. And then, my lady's not here with me today, so I can't get any videos of me riding the bike or anything today. This just happened to be a day when I, don't have the kids here with me, and they're not running around acting a fool because they're out with their mom at the lake. So I just had a chance to show you guys what I did pick up. So just like I said, it's an X19 CR Dominator. So the model right after the X18. And it has a Honda Grom Enduro swapped front end on it. It looks pretty cool. Definitely something different on an X bike. You know, it's not something that you see very often, but I do have a lot of plans for it. Some of these things are going to be getting swapped off and going on to the other bike because a lot of the parts are plug and play between them. Mainly, this is going to be one of the things that comes off is this, you know, fork assembly and shit. This CDI is good. It has the same CDI that I've already got on the other bike. I don't think you can see it on this side, but hold on. So if you look right down there, you can see the racing CDI tucked back in right there. So I will be keeping that on the bike, but most of this other stuff like the head breather kit and everything, most of that is going to be getting swapped over to the X18. And then the speedo display on here is crystal clear, and it's actually in fairly decent condition other than this part, but the one on the blue bike is perfect. So I'm going to be swapping these out, and the other speedo display, just like I said, is going to end up going in the box. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to show you guys this bike real quick so you could see what I'm dealing with here. Just like I said, overall, it looks, you know, pretty clean. It's got a little bit of rust in a couple of spots because the guy that sold it to me, he had it sitting outside for like 1.5 years or so. And it, you know, kind of got subjected to a little bit of inclement weather, but that's not a big deal. I've got navel jelly. I've got all types of shit to get rid of that rust. So yeah, just watch me work, people. But I will eventually be getting on top of this here soon. And I just wanted to show everybody what the bike looks like and, you know, basically the addition to the channel. But yeah, look at it. Not terrible. Not terrible. And a lot of fucking money worth of modifications. Just these handlebars or whatever by themselves, or no, the brake and the throttle lever are ASVs, and they're the ones that you can't brake. They go this way, they go that way. Same with this side. It's like a $130 setup just for that alone. So it does have a lot of money in parts on it. But eventually, just like I said, it's gonna look different next time you guys see it, because I will be stripping a lot of this stuff off and putting it on the blue bike. So she's just sitting there waiting for me to, you know, get some time for her so I can, you know, get to fixing this shit. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are having a good one. Keep on, you know, liking and sharing and subscribing, people, because I really, you know, I'm really still surprised that these videos are gaining this much traction and getting this many views, but I am appreciative. Maybe if this gets to a point to where I can, you know, get enough viewers and subscribers, I may just monetize it, and, you know, that'll help me out with the cost of all these parts and shit that I'm going to be buying to fix this one and the blue one. But other than that, you guys have a good one, man. I appreciate the support. Like, comment, share. Let your boy Sean P know how you feel.